I mean, give a lot of kids throughout India the idea that they can do something with their lives they hadn't thought of before, I would think.
There's the dream with JB that he wants to, make this happen as an agent. But the interesting thing is his dream starts out being very materialistic, and what ends up happening is he realizes that there's this whole emotional side that he was disconnected with, and this human side, and this sense of family.
This film, I think, is really, celebration of both cultures, the Indian as well as the Western culture. Two guys from rural India, when they come over here, and the journey, the struggle that they go through.
Big part of the film is this guy learning to open himself up to family and other people and love, and not just being all about work and job and money. And I think that's a lesson that we probably all, in some way, shape, or form, could learn.
It's sweet and real, and it's about finding what your dream is and then going after it, because there is sort of a discovery of dream in it as well. Like JB starts sort of misguided and trying to figure out what his next conquest should be, and then he realized his conquest isn't really just a conquest, but it's a spiritual journey, and I think that is unexpected and therefore interesting.
It's definitely not just a baseball film. In fact, baseball is the canvas, it's the backdrop that we play against, but it's a family story, honestly. It's about a family, about a very untraditional, non-traditional, different kind of family. And that was one of the big things that drew me to it. My day job, I don't play the best example of a family man either, and this was very different from that, and I appreciated the opportunity to get to play that other side.
I was really surprised that such a great story had not made it to the people, and I was really interested in because when I found out about the two guys and how different their personalities are and how they were pushed into the same situation and they both came out trumps and they're such great friends, but they're so different people, and I love that chemistry between the two. Sports movies in India, we have a long history of sports films that have done really, really well. And just the whole fabric of the story is it's about the underdogs, two kids. It's just an amazing story, and I think it would do really, really well in India.
Second Chances, certainly my favorite movie theme. Selfish to selfless, favorite movie theme. Kindness of strangers. Again, I think we all in the audience would like to have second chances, and when left in a dark room, can review what those second chances might be. And I thought this was the perfect part for John to play the lead, because his persona is kind of got a rough edge and a little bit cynical, and I thought the character needed to have that going in. And it made for a great change later on when, in fact, the influence of the boys shows him that he doesn't have to be such a hard guy.
Brenda, she's a little bit of a toughie, but honestly, for a character that John's playing, JB, you need to have someone who can lay down the law, because anybody less than that is just going to get steamrolled. So I think that was imperative for the character.
When you're faced with what seems to be either an astronomical odds or an impossible situation, finding a way through, solving those problems, and using what you have to overcome obstacles in life. And I think those are some pretty good lessons to take away from any story.